Hello, Blackberry Ridgians. This is a little bit different intro than you're used to seeing on my channel, but this is the last video I'm going to post before Christmas, so I wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I also wanted to share with you a little Christmas tradition that my family does. Maybe it might be something you guys implement, I don't know, but like I said, this is a channel for my family and something for my kids to always have. So this was something that was passed down to me from my father. I believe my parents started this tradition with us, and so I wanted to share that tradition with you guys. And yeah, so what we do every Christmas morning before we open presents is we read from the good book, from the Bible. Today I have a Bible my dad gave to me. He marked up everything throughout this Bible that he thought was worthy of my attention. Well, it's all worthy of my attention, but stuff that he thought really stood out to him. So this Bible's all marked up and underlined from him, which is pretty cool. I'll cherish this always. But what I'm going to read to you today is the birth of Jesus. It's going to be quick. It's always quick because we want to open presents, and it'll be quick because this is an intro. So we are doing it out of Luke chapter 2, and it's through verse 14, I believe. So, Luke chapter 2. In those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world. This was the first census that took place while Quirinius was governor of Syria, and everyone went to his own town to register. So Joseph also went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to Bethlehem, the town of David, because he belonged to the house and the line of David. He went there to register with Mary, who was pledged to be married to him, and he was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in cloths and placed him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. And there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, watching over their flocks at night. An angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terrified. But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all the people. Today, in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is Christ the Lord. This will be a sign to you. You will find a baby wrapped in clothes and lying in a manger." Suddenly, a great company of heavenly hosts appeared with the angel, praising God and saying, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace to men on whom his favor rests." There you go. There you have it. Merry Christmas, YouTube. Merry Christmas, Blackberry Ridgians. May God bless you and be with you, and I hope your family has a wonderful day. I'm back again. Hello, Blackberry Ridgians. I know I've been gone. Trust me, I would have rather been doing stuff that we were doing before. That ice skating rink and everything that we put on down there really takes it out of you. I still owe you an update video on that. I'm going to get you that as soon as possible. I've got to send some footage from that thing to our local, one of our local news stations, Channel 8. I think it's KTUL. I'm going to send it to them. We're going to be on an interview Tuesday morning, or Monday morning, sorry. So I got to get it to them. At the same time I get it to them, I will put a little video together for you guys to all see that ice rink video update. But that's not what this video is about. This video, we're going to just be doing some farm stuff, some piddling. I'm going to kind of show you, I briefly showed you in the last little kind of comeback video, the road and all that good stuff, but there's some other things. You know, you see the new toys behind me. So we're going to be, I got to fill this one up with diesel. It is completely out. The auction house never really, oh, I say that. This one is full of diesel, but this one is not. So I got to fill this one up. There's an emissions deal on that, so I need to let this thing run at 1200 RPMs for a while to let that emissions clear out. Duke, what are you doing? You're already in the track. Drop now. Oh. Duke has not been up here in probably a month. So Duke's excited. He's into everything already. Peeing on everything already. Don't get in that again. No. And so, yeah, he's excited to be up here. So we got to clean the emissions thing out on that. My dad moved the gas can you saw me buy and deliver that day. But he also changed out the hose and handle on that and the filter whenever I was gone. So I need to show you that. I need to show you the implements. There's just some fun stuff to do today. Oh, we're going to break out the log splitter today. The reason we're breaking out the log splitter is I'm probably going to come up here tomorrow and shoot a video of using some equipment finally. We've got a plethora of chainsaws. We got more coming. And we're going to put the grapple on old Petey here and go tackle our great big log pile right over there. And cut some firewood, split some firewood. Amber's been all over me about getting some firewood at the house, so we need to do that and just start our wood processing for the winter. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to quit talking. I'm going to let you watch me work a little bit. Next time you see me, I'll talk to you a little bit about, I'll show you what Dad did on the diesel fuel thing. So, thingy-me-jiggy. The diesel fuel storage container filler-upper thingy-majiggy. All right, well, that was 15 gallons. And this now makes, if this takes all of it, it'll be 20. So this thing was needing a drink, something awful. But while I'm filling this one up, I figured I'd tell you a little bit about how absolutely pumped I am to have this machine right here. I actually grew up, I didn't grow up, in my late teenage years, early 20s, I drove these things almost every day. In the town I live in currently, in Bixby, Oklahoma, it's heavily agriculture, sod. It's called the sod capital of the world. And whoa, there we go. Let's let it breathe. Let it settle. Nope, we're there. All right, so that took roughly 16 gallons or so. But anyways, like I was saying, I have spent a lot of time on one of these right here. Much more time than any tractor. So I was very excited when I found out we were going to be getting one of these, because this is pretty much in my wheelhouse. Especially when I can't get the gas cap back on. Looks real good. Come on. That's a pain in the butt. Oh, that tab's broke. That's why. Huh. Okay. That tab is bent real bad. Let me see if I can fix that. Perfect. All right, well, yeah. So I am super thrilled to have this machine right here. This thing is really awesome. It's gonna be hopefully a workhorse for us. I will use this thing a lot here on the farm and at work and all of the above. So I'm gonna fire this thing up. I'll do a whole review over this thing. I still haven't done a review over PD, and I still haven't done a review over our new quad cab UTV. So I need to do all those things, and but right now we're just gonna fire this thing up, let the I think it's DPF system do its thing, and go from there. Okay, while we're still on the subject of fuel, and that thing's heating up, let's go look at what old Pappy got done whenever he was up here. You guys will probably remember this fuel tank right here, and me delivering it, and the electrical contractors having to help me get it out of the trailer. Well, it looks like we've had some diesel spill out of it in the move, but Dad basically changed out the filter. He put one of these glass jar filters on it so you can see it at all times. Duke, here. We changed out all the hosing, and we got us a new handle for it. So as soon as they get back here and they start living here, and we're able to use equipment more often, we will be running, we will fill that thing up and have it servicing all of our stuff except for my Polaris Ranger, which now I guess is well, that and the log splitter are the only things that are gas. So anyways, just wanted to show off old Pappy's work while he was here, and now we're gonna go get a log splitter. Well, I don't know if I've ever shown you guys our log splitter before, but here it is. We've had it under this tarp and kept it out here in the trees, kind of there. You can see where it is in relation to the barn since we got it, which was last year. We had it serviced originally when we first got it, but hasn't been running or hasn't been started. Not that it's not going to run. So I'm going to hook it up to the ball here. We're going to get it out of here. We're going to get it over the barn, and we're going to see if it can run before we come up here and start cutting wood tomorrow. All right, moment of truth. What we got here? A Speco Split Master 22-ton log splitter. So what I'm gonna do is take this off the hitch, back it up, maybe take it right outside because I'm gonna be spraying some carburetor fluid in there, and start pulling on this cord, seeing if we can get this sucker to start very gently, as I don't want to. These things are notorious for pulling these cords off, so I'm going to go as gently as I can possibly go, and hopefully we'll get this thing started up, and then if we can get it running, we'll use it tomorrow, and then we'll just store it in here in the shop so it stays dry and stays warmer and out of the elements until we get And that'll probably be one of the next things you see being built here on Blackberry Ridge, the equipment shed, which we're excited to do. So we will get after this log splitter. Hello. No wind.
Your dog ran over there and pushed him out of the woods, and they immediately ran right back across our road.
Really?
Yep. Two dogs came running out of there right after your dog ran in.
That's funny.
Well, I thought it was funny that your dog went in and deer came out.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right, have fun.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, we got to put some fuel in her, but you might have seen me jump on the phone right there. My dad just called me. Duke was running in the woods, and I guess he pushed 2 deer out to the barn. So that's just kind of funny. We've got deer all over camera up here at the barn in the middle of the night, and this barn is lit up like Fort Knox. I just thought that was kind of funny. So anyways, this thing is completely bare bones on fuel, so I'm going to get some fuel in that. And then the Ranger here behind me is bare bones on fuel, so we're just going to do both of those things. More fuel. You get to watch me mess with more fuel. I'm sure you're so excited, but part of it, and then we'll see if we can get this thing running. Sorry about being so close. All right, let's see if I can remember the starting sequence. What are you doing, crazy dog? Not on stop. Where's the choke? Nope. Choke, is there a choke? I guess not. All right, here we go. Come on, baby. Okay. That doesn't even sound like I'm getting much spark. Try to prime it a little bit more. Don't want to do that too much though, because I don't want to flood it. Okay. Let's try to do that. Oh crap. What the heck? What? What? What in the world is doing that? Okay, so there's something going on with the fuel line system because I think I can get it to start, but it's only running long enough, I think, to burn the fuel out of the prime, and then it's shutting down. So for some reason, it's not getting fuel through the system, so I guess I need to look into that. Well, we couldn't get the splitter started. I got it to turn over, as you saw or heard maybe once or twice, and then it wouldn't do anything anymore. So this is me filling up the Ranger. It's completely empty, and calling it a day because we got a Christmas party to get to tonight. Okay, hey, we are back for day 2 of splitter repair. I don't really know, I haven't watched the footage, so I don't know really what you know or where you left off, but basically I got this thing to prime, pull the cord, it would start, but I think it was just only running the gas that was used to prime it with, because it was literally 1 or 2 seconds and would quit. And then it got to the point where it wouldn't start at all. So I think there's something going on with the fuel system. So I got some carb cleaner, I've got some spray starter fluid, and we're gonna get back at it. So I gotta take the air cleaner off and drop the bottom of the carburetor and get after it. By the way, I am not a mechanic. I know nothing about it. You wanna ask me about construction? Let's talk. You wanna talk to me about mechanics? I'll give you the number of a guy. But, so this is gonna kind of be a learning experience for me as we go. I have talked to like my dad and a couple other guys, and this is basically what everybody told me to do. So hopefully this gets it, and they can get all the credit. Okay, I'm gonna take you over here and set you down on the Ranger tailgate. I moved our splitter out of the gasoline pile before I give this a go. So, I don't know. We'll see. I think what I did, I ended up taking that bottom cover off, working the flapper back and forth, really spilling out some gas. It's all over me. It's all over my clothes. And then I sprayed carburetor cleaner up underneath there and inside that solenoid. I don't know if it's a solenoid, but it's a cover. And then I've got some starting fluid sitting on top. Focus camera. Of the deal over there to see if I need it sprayed into the air cleaner. But we're just going to see if we can get it running and go from there. I don't think I need to prime it because I ran so much gas through it. But I could be wrong. Here we go. Guess I was wrong. Or maybe I just didn't do anything at all. We're running. I'm gonna let it run for a while, let it work out Work that new gas through it, any old gas, get it out. But I probably better put the air cleaner on it first. All right, well, log splitter, mission success. We're gonna end this video right here. Now we can go cut some wood. Oh, we'll see you next time up on the ridge.